All right, so let's chat real quick. Um, Basically, something that I notice, I have social media just like everybody else does, and I kind of took notice of something that a lot of people posting that I am friends with on social media saying things to the effect of now that the pagan, demonic, satanic holiday, whatever, God-forsaken holiday that Halloween is finally out of the way and over, now we can get on with it with celebrating Christmas. And I can't help but wonder, is there something kind of deeply, maybe philosophical about that? Maybe there's something kind of uh, theological even to it, where we go through Halloween, which is our country's second favorite holiday statistically, and then straight to Christmas, which is by far, wide margin, number one. And then skipping over Thanksgiving, which I don't even know where it ranks really. And I wonder if that's really because ingrained in the culture of our country is this kind of essence that Halloween is all about getting stuff. You get candy when you knock on people's doors. And then Christmas is all about getting stuff, where you're getting brightly wrapped packages from people that you love and care about. And then in between, you have this holiday that's supposed to be dedicated to the idea of not getting, but instead giving. And is it that the reason we just want to skip past it is that we don't want to have a heart that gives thanks? We don't want to have a heart that is grateful. And I mean, you can contend, well, I mean, somebody's got to give the gifts, right? Somebody's got to buy the candy to give it out. But trick-or-treating is the center point of Halloween, most celebrations. And most even things that churches will do will be centered on, we're creating a safe area where kids can trick or treat without her having to worry about being in danger or whatever. And then at Christmas time, they'll do Secret Santa exchanges or whatever it is, the thing where you stealing people gifts or whatever, and it's all about just what can I get? What can I get? Most people are already starting to share their wish lists and their whatever it is. They're trying to get together, find out when the sales are, or what the stuff that they want to get for Black Friday. We're not even concerned with taking a minute and pausing and giving that thanks. And in Romans 1, in describing how corrupt society had become, Paul writes that, for although they knew God, they did not honor him as God or give thanks, but they became futile in their thinking, and their foolish hearts were darkened. And I wonder, is that where we are as a society, even as Christians, that our primary investment, our primary interest in a holiday is what are we getting, instead of having that pause in between to give thanks? And I see a lot of friends of mine as well that they're doing that November 30 days of gratitude, and they're saying that they're grateful for different things that have happened in their lives or people in their lives, and I think that's great. But are we doing this just to go through the motions, or do we have a genuine heart of gratitude? Not just for what we have been given, but gratitude for the opportunities as well for us to give. Because obviously we are strapped just like anybody else is. We struggle with our bills. We struggle with everything in order to keep the lights on and keep the ends met. But there's always opportunities to continue to be generous and to give and do all those things. But I guess that's just kind of something I want to leave with you to think about today in the opening weeks of November. Of that, if you haven't considered doing maybe a 30 days of gratitude for this month, trying to dig in to find the things in your life that you didn't earn, especially, I would encourage you to do that. Look for new opportunities to try and give to others, and then most of all, thanking the the one from all the one from whom all gifts are given, God above. So, got thoughts? Leave them down below. I'd love to chat with you about this. Um, Maybe share or subscribe if you're interested, and I'll try to keep the updates flowing a little bit more consistently. Um, Fingers crossed. Peace.